There are many persons that just see monitoring spirits as those that show up in the form of an animal or an insect. A spirit is monitoring you whether you see a manifestation or not. Satan ensures that everyone is assigned a spirit to monitor them. The kingdom of darkness would not be very organized if no spirit was listening to what you utter from your mouth and tracking your actions. It's their job. That is how they know in what way to attack you. That is how they know what temptations to bring to your life. So now that you know that you cannot stop them, what you need to do is manage them. Don't speak your plans prematurely. When God reveals something that He's going to do in your life, remain silent. Because if you speak, for those who can see in the spirit, that is the same plan that you will see the devil trying to attack. Every time you utter it from your mouth, that is when you will see the devil trying to destroy that same thing. No serious change will occur in your life until you become more aware of what's going on in the spirit and act accordingly. Stay ahead of Satan. One of the greatest feelings for me is when God speaks to me in the dream and I wake up and I record it in codes that no one could figure out if they read it except myself. You can try too. I record my dreams because there are so many things that God is saying, and so many of them are for the future. And so it is my way of reminding myself of everything that God has said. The second thing that you can do is to speak to God with your mind rather than verbally. If you have questions for the Lord and you need clarification, use your mind. It is the most powerful aspect of your being. But many people don't use it to their full capacity, including myself. But the greatest thing is that Satan cannot read your mind. He can't. So he cannot know what you're thinking, what questions you're asking God. There is no way for him to know. Thirdly, you can speak aloud that you're going to do something and then do something completely different. Satan cannot ruin your plans when he doesn't know what it is. That is what God told me many months ago. I learned my lesson the hard way. Nevertheless, I learned. So give Satan and his monitoring spirits a run for their money. And don't forget to always pray, because yes, an insect or an animal that is watching you will go if you pray. But the spirit that you cannot see is not going anywhere. But what will happen is that God will dispatch his angels to fight for you and destroy that arrow, that dart, that bullet, any plan that the enemy is responsible for in your life. God will destroy it. Remember, your Christian journey is characterized by warfare, because this is how you elevate in higher ranks in God. One more thing, the closer your relationship with God is, you will begin to find out everything that Satan is planning against you before it happens, because God will tell you every single time. So that's your advantage right there. No spirit can ever defeat you when you hear clearly from God. I'm Pastor Marion. I'll see you next time.